Mask and protective gear. Welcome to the doctor's office. Just kidding, I'm just on a plane from America to Thailand. So what I have for you here is a world map powered by Google. I am flying out of Dallas. If you look at my mouse over there, Dallas, Virginia, and that's the plane that I edited in. I hope you like that. It's horrible, but okay. So first I'm gonna be flying across America towards the Pacific Ocean, and so a lot of times our plane fly up there, but we also fly right over Honolulu, Hawaii as well. The first stop will be in South Korea, right there, and we're gonna switch the plane transit and fly to Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. Yeah, so that's halfway around the world. Wow, they've really been jamming in here. That's the Korean famous boys band, and I'm on Korean Airline if you can't tell. Also, this is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out first. You might be thinking, why in the world would they show a music video before taking off? But believe it or not, that's their safety instructional video. Watch this. They look like they're in year 2090 here.
기압에 이상이 있으면 선반에서 산소 마스크가 마스크를 잡아당겨.
I found it to be entertaining and kind of clever.
탈출 미끄럼개를 인명보트로 사용합니다.
Well, enough with the video. Let me show you the first thing I do to get ready for this 15 hours flight. That's a little pouch with the slippers inside. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it out. Oh, okay. So in that little blue pouch, there's slippers, and there's also a toothbrush, as you can see, and below there is my blanket. Alright, so before the flight takes off, I'm gonna read a few pages, because if you know me, I can sleep anywhere forever. So after reading a few pages and nap for an hour, they'll already be serving a first meal. But not this one. A sad meal for Mai because both of the two options were beef, and as you know, I do not eat beef, so I got oranges instead. Now, this is actually our second meal, probably 6 hours after the first one. So with a side of salmon and some dessert, that's the entree. Here's some kind of chicken and vegetables and bread.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Yeah, I took a bite. After a while on the air, nothing tastes good anymore. But oh look, a banana! We probably have an hour and a half before touchdown. I got the aisle seat, there's a guy sitting in the window. Because of COVID, the flight's pretty empty and everyone has to wear a mask. Oh, and remember in part 1 I brought this big bottle of water? I finished it and the air pressure is crushing it. And now 15 hours later, watched 5 movies and took 5 naps, I'm finally here in Korea. So we walked down the plane, go through another security, and now I'm through the security and going up the escalator to the main gate. By the way, if you're curious, it's 3 a.m. US time, so basically we kind of have to get used to this new time here. I'm so freaking sleepy. Of course, a bathroom stop. Korean airport has a very clean bathroom. And thank God, unlike American stalls, it does not have door gaps for people to peek through. And yeah, I still have my bottle. Turns out I will have to throw this away because there's no water here. They said it's to prevent COVID, so then they closed the water fountain. Like, what the heck? So I decided to get this. After 16 hours of just having a banana and some oranges, I'm starving.
It's crazy how much smaller it is.
And everything tastes good when you're hungry. An hour flew by and my journey must continue. I'm ready to get a taste of Thailand. I'm surprised you're still watching, but thank you. Part 3 is interesting. You'll see.